Hi guys, I'm back. In this video, I am specifically going to focus on reconciliation with a specific person. I've gotten some questions in regards to being impatient and what to do in the meantime while you're manifesting. First of all, I want to say that if you are looking at the manifestation outwardly and getting impatient, that means that you have not solidified the state and you're thinking that you're separate from your desire. So first and foremost, you are not separate from your desire, your person, or whatever the outcome you are working on. You have to be inside knowing that it's already done and that it's solidified, meaning there's something separate from you. The person is not separate from you. The relationship is not separate from you. Okay? So that's number one. If you are getting impatient, that means you're in the 3D, you're looking at time, you're waiting for something to happen outside of you, you're not detached. Once you feel something is done inside of you, you don't care what the 3D is doing. It no longer has any control over you. You know that it's going to happen and it's going to be coming in the right exact time, place, manner, whatever. Okay? I've done this. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be in fear, lack, and doubt. And then I know what it feels like to be in that solidified state. You have to be in the solidified state because if you waver, then you're looking in the 3D again for proof. How do you solidify your state? Well, you're going to have to shut out the 3D. You're going to have to believe 100% in the I am state. When your logical mind starts to come for you, or the old story, or whatever is bothering you starts to nag at you inside in your inner conversations or whatever, you have to take your power and say, no, I am the creator. I'm not listening to you. Because you have two separate things going on. You have your logical human ego mind, and then you have the I am creator consciousness, which is the unlimited source, our unlimited soul consciousness. We're all connected. That's what we're pushing out and having reflected back. That's the powerful one inside of you. So you need to use that to your advantage. When you get frustrated and you feel that the desire is outside of you, you have to take back your power and say, no, I'm the creator. I'm creating this. I'm not looking outside of me. Because when you're creating something such as a painting or a story, a poem, or maybe composing music, you don't look outside of you for the painting to come to you. You're creating it from within. When musicians create things, they don't look outside themselves. They have to go within. When people are writing books or I wrote poetry for a long time, I didn't look outside of me to write the poetry. It came from within. So remember, creation is from within, and the 3D is not first. Okay, so don't make it solid. If you catch yourself going into that, where is it, when is it, all this stuff, it just means you're not detached and you're going to go back and solidify the state. You're going to know the state's solidified because you're no longer going to be in any kind of worry, fear, doubt, lack, wondering. You're going to know it's done. And if you need help with that, I can help you. I do relationship coaching specifically for relationships. And when I tell you it happens fast, as soon as you solidify the state, I think within 24 hours or less, I had the desire manifest in the 3D. And I had really shitty circumstances, so it doesn't matter what your circumstances are. I think I had 3 separations in the 3D and being blocked and having all things said to me. I didn't buy the 3D. I didn't go by the 3D. I went by that I was the creator, and I knew that if I had this desire, then it was meant to come into my reality. And when I tried to push and force the 3D, with texting or anything like that, or manipulating, or the people say like, oh, go no contact on purpose or do this on purpose. None of that works. When you try to manipulate the 3D, you're literally just manipulating yourself and it's going to get reflected back. So whatever you're doing is going to come back to you. Whatever you're doing inside, if you're mad, if you're saying the person's terrible, they're an asshole, this and that, then that's going to get reflected back to you. Everything you're saying, doing, feeling, believing is going to get reflected back to you. Whatever you put your awareness on is going to get reflected back to you. If you're in separation, take your awareness off of that. You're no longer in separation. You're together. Put your awareness on the fact that you are together. You're together. You're already married. You're already in union. Stick to that. That's your focus, okay? Wherever we put our consciousness on is what we get more of, okay? And the more you go to that state that we are together, we are one, we are married, we are in union, whatever you want to say, whatever gives you that feeling, that's what you stick to. That's what you come back to. Every time you get upset or you get triggered, you come back to, no, we're already together. None of this matters. We are already together. Do a visualization of maybe what it would feel like to be back together. Use that feeling to get yourself back there and to solidify it. So let's recap. If you're looking for a reconciliation, remember, first of all, you're not separate. You're already together. If the desire is there, it's yours. You just have to solidify it inside. This takes work, this takes focus, and this takes dedication. If you're looking for a specific time, then you're in the 3D. That is, time is linear, that's human, that's your ego, that's your logical mind, that's not the I am creator. The I am creator doesn't know time, it doesn't care, it's already done. What else? The detachment of how it's going to come in, when it's going to come in, like the bridge of incidents, all that stuff. That is not your business. And you just have to keep bringing yourself back to the fact that your desire is already done. And when you continuously state things against yourself and you're going against what you want, you're just inhibiting your progress. So you need to stop doing that, because a lot of the questions I got about, well, what do I do if I think the person's terrible? What do I do if I'm impatient? You're putting your focus on stuff that's not going to help you. It's just pushing it further away. So if you're stuck or you are maybe in pain from the separation and you can't pull yourself out of it, get a coaching session. It really, really, really helps. It'll make it a lot quicker. Like I said, I already have been through this and did this. I know what it takes. And if you have the desire and you believe that it's meant to be yours, that's like the key foundation. And then everything else just needs to be lined up so that you can become the magnet to pull it in from your solidified state. And it also gets you out of longing. You're not going to be in that painful, hurting, longing, wondering, whatever those feelings are, that, being upset emotionally, feeling rejected. There's a lot of self-concept work also that, comes with this. And you want to get movement, you want to get past all that, and you just want to solidify the state. So I hope this helps in regards to reconciliation. I'm probably going to do another video just on, maybe someone that wants to attract in love that doesn't have a specific person. But this one is geared towards being separated from your person, because I know how challenging it is. I know what it feels like. And I know what it's like to get the desire and solidify the relationship. And once you click in and you know what you're doing, it happens super fast. And you'll be in peace. You'll just know, like, oh, I don't really have to do anything because I just know it's done, and then it just comes in